There's another nigga on the street, them niggas. You're crazy, you know that? Don't get on away from Robin. You got the devil in you. I am free. If you don't get the hell out of my yard, I'm gonna show you how crazy I am. Now go get the hell out of my yard. It's your yard. You go to get me. You can only about it. I'm put him up. Your black ass out my yard. I'm going nowhere. Come on! Kill me. You want to throw that back on me? You're going to have to kill me.
That's a good ass movie, man.
I'll show you. Come on!
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Rams going up against the Steelers. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Coach Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell.
So whatever happened to the old expression, he who hesitates is lost. Because when Le'Veon Bell runs the football, hesitation actually gains him a whole lot of yards.
That was clever. 30 carries, 170 yards in the divisional round, following up 29 carries in the wild card round. He has looked so good.
He really has great vision, incredible patience, but that's coupled with an offensive line that understands that and will hold blocks and seek more as they get downfield.
You mentioned last week them having to hold blocks for Big Ben in previous years has helped Le'Veon Bell.
I think it's helped all the way through. They were kind of used to it, and now they really respond to it because of the big plays Bell rewards them with.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He was looking to hit his running back Le'Veon Bell that time, and it's 3rd and 5. The defense here for the Rams.
Mark Barron entered the league as a safety, but really plays much more like a linebacker. One thing we always notice at the end of every game, his stat sheet is full.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
What your name is right now? Is your mama?
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. The offense on your screen now, and Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the present and the future.
And what an amazing return for him from a knee injury his last year in college at the University of Georgia. Now, it's like it never happened. There's nothing he can't do on the football field. If you're a defense, that's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
And defensively, the starting 11 for Pittsburgh and this crew, they made the defenses of yore in the Steel City very proud in the divisional round of the playoffs, did they not?
Ever since they reinserted James Harrison back into the lineup as a starter, they are undefeated in 2016, and he's 38 years old. But I don't think anyone takes care of his body any better than James Harrison and then produces on the field. And on the opposite side, how about the youngster Bud Dupree, another outside linebacker, has really come along, and they do look like the Pittsburgh defenses of old.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, you mind me crying when I first met him. Say, Rose, you see him down
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I'll be back to get you.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
You can fix me something, Rose. I'll be a man. You sure you don't want to do right? I guess I'm ready.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Backing up. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Robert Quinn able to drop him for a loss of 4. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
3 times in a row. The next time up, he hit the ball over the grass. Right there on the field. He wasn't satisfied hitting the seats on the air.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Man open left side is Brown.
Forget Bright Lights, big city, partner. It's Bright Lights, big stage, NFL playoffs. That's Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown likes all of that. 6 catches, 108 yards against the Chiefs. And by the way, excuse me, tied an NFL record held by Larry Fitzgerald with his 4th straight postseason 100-yard performance. Pretty good.
See, what did I say again? Bright lights, big stage, playoffs. Antonio Brown.
And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. Fresh set of downs here.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A tackle that time by William Hayes.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, it used to be.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now a first down carry by Bell. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning.
Too much cheese.
Now Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
He swung at that and just fell. You know, when he swung it, he stood there with his skin on.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal.
I'm not going to Papa's field.
They'll try and run it in the foul. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments. But they've got to have great confidence in having scored the last time out. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He's got a man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. After that big play, let's see if they can catch the defense maybe on their heels. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, L.A. Lance Kendricks.
When I seen him, I thought Rose Lee would be built first. He's a man that can fill up all the empty spaces we've been ticking around the edges of.
Having yards, and the Rams add on to their lead.
I wonder how I could see him.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
I didn't know to keep up this truth. I could give up no pieces of mine. Is it like that defense? What like offered me a way of being a woman, I took it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it
I
away.
it with both hands. And by the time
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Steelers set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so there are 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got the money.
I trust you.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Wow.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up.
Gave me extra change.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think because that has happened, you lean out of the
I forgot I paid for it. Damn it. What?
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means we're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm talking to nobody, but I'm saying good.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Yeah, she was going to cheat you. Oh, shit. It was Mark. It was. Mom, it was. She wrote her initials on it.
Boswell for the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Nah, it was Mark Rick. Word. I forgot. I just went and paid that shit.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. No, a nifty juke there. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, gone. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
What's that? Why these niggas is doing moves for me, man? What the fuck is going on?
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Yo, this dude, man, I won this game, man. You didn't set the rules right, homie. You cheating ass dude, man.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What the hell you put the settings on?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Pushes way up to about the 44 here. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here. With
that should be directed by Denzel too.
On third down. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. 20, 10, touchdown LA. Lance Kendricks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
He got to have this shit on rookie because it's all 3 lines and shit.
In this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues
you know when you kick the ball off, you see the lines. These niggas is making moves by themselves. Like, what the hell?
He probably got that from rookie for protect before.
I'm walking out one now. Fuck that. I ain't even got time to play with this guy. Oh, I need a screenshot first.
5-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Coates. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
What?
When it comes to this blood,
so the offense has it 1st and 10.
What you got? How many sodas? Oh, that's for y'all.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. It's a pickup of 19. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh 1st down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is that now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Robert Quinn in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, listen. Let's let the world
On
know.
second down, it's Bell.
I ain't never met you.
And he'll get this down only to about 46. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll out of defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Being chased out left.
When I beat you, I'm a beat. You go
on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches.
Who that talking?
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball.
Who that talking?
But the bottom line is, that's a pass you
Whack.
gotta have and a pass you
Yeah,
should
Whack
have.
100. Blood nigga from Cali.
Who we talking about?
Look.
Talking about 50?
Now let's see how the offense
Nah.
still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Talking about tax on.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see a breakdown as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off.
He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to get him his second sack now in the
Rule number one.
Back now in
Never
Pittsburgh.
say nothing.
It's the Steelers with a
Rule
football
number
trailing
two.
here as we get going in
Never
quarter
say
number
nothing.
4.
Rule number 3. Never say nothing. Rule number 4. Never say nothing. Rule number 5.
One score down. Here we
Please
go.
the 5th
They're going to go for it here
amendment
on 4th down.
and never say nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing. You ain't seen nothing. If your attorney insinuates that you know something or seen something, you may want to fire his motherfucking ass. That's a duel in the court. Defense against DA. We don't say nothing about nothing, never. I just feel trial 2 bodies and never took the stand and never gave a statement. Fuck what you talking about. Young fucker. Look at that. Check it out now. Okay. Now here's the thing, man. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the game manager, the race manager. He keeps it notoriously irate. Okay? Now, basically, he's over what the contract he chose for and he's fighting. But regardless, now he's giving it before 10 years. Now, here's the thing. Recently, there's been a lot of conversation about who's fixing on who, especially seeing that there's a podcast arrested in the Urban Plaza / Troy Ave incident. You know the whole thing? There's an incident that went down. Basically, 2 women were shot. One shot to the floor, one shot to the union. Troy Ave was shot, and his bodyguard was shot close range. His bodyguard ended up dying. So the police didn't try to figure this out. It's been over a year since they tried to figure this out. And they have brought more charges. The only person they charged previously was Troy Ave. Okay? Now, they arrested this guy. This guy's named Alright? And a lot of people, especially the internet thugs, and I know you guys have your picture in your ways. I got 30 bodies to your name, and of course you got 15 bricks in the motherfucking church. You gotta go do a deal, and you watch my videos. Like that. You guys are awesome. Alright? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are saying that the statement put out by Troy Ave after taxpayer got arrested, that kind of drives me. Okay? Now, let me read you the statement, and you can just think I know you're talking like this goddamn self. But through his lawyer, his lawyer named John B. Keller, Troy Ave put out a statement. He said, I view the charges brought today before the extra line as a conscious declaration of true justice for what occurred at Urban Plaza that night.
take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up
a.k.a.
and help their
Troy did
team.
not enter Urban Plaza with the handgun tonight at the TI concert. He is not responsible for the 4 shots fired inside Greenwood that took the life of his dear friend, Ronald McFadden. That's the try bodyguard. And caused an injury for himself and 2 others. Okay, now there's 2 ways to look at it. A lot of people looking at it in this way. They're saying, whoa, wait, you're saying niggas are getting arrested and you put it in the media? You switch, okay? Then some of people say, well, it's not really switching. It's kind of like getting arrested for a crime you didn't do, right? Saying you didn't rob a bank, but they arrested you for robbing a bank, then all of a sudden you realize they arrest a guy or arrest another person that has nothing to do with you.
So now they'll try it again as they line up to go for 2.
Hey, my name is getting cleared. I told y'all I didn't do shit. But a lot of people don't like it because they feel that while Troy Ave might be proclaiming his own innocence, he's kind of putting the finger, at least the fucking elbow, attached them. So that's what he's kind of breaking down. He's saying, listen, firstly, don't be saying shit, people not fucking clothes. And again, I ain't no street nigga, so I'm going to defer to Whack 100 in the whole street codes and, I don't know, probably been when it comes to this shit, but I don't know, man. I think the statement is a little bit ill-timed. I don't think you should put out statements like that. I know, especially Troy Ave, who cares about a public image of being a street dude. You don't want your name to be tied to any image. You want to try to stay through the media, right? Because if that's what you really think, it will be proven in court. And again, if something happens in your favor, you rejoice in court and you do it privately. When you try to get people in the public to kind of believe you, it now feels like you're pointing the finger at somebody else that they could take the bait. So I kind of understand both sides. However, if Troy Ave really ain't do nothing, you got a nice guy happy is when he's like, all right, bro, I get a picture. I ain't do shit. And again, the claiming your innocence is not always the case as hurting at somebody else, right? Maybe you just realize, or maybe you see that, hey, I told y'all in the first place the whole time, I didn't do anything.
Second down following the run.
Using whatever tactics they got to get others who they might think did it, because I know it definitely was. All right? You guys do this.
He's going to flip that out to the flat.
What the fuck was
nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down. And now there's a hurry-up. They're trying to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On the West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to...
And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast.
Come on, son. He didn't do what I did.
You could get a refund advance of up to $1,250, no interest at Block.
With your taxes, one. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Reed, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. I really enjoy reading.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
You're going to do something about it. That's what people and discuss it and engage it. That is human being of the first order. That's the first magnitude of masculinity.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get on the 1st down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They're running with Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 25 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the fourth.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. Who are we guarding against? What's the first thing?
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. The special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there. Blocked the extra point. Everyone gave them a lift after giving up a score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out where they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. It's like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. They've got moving in the right direction because, as you did know, they are down on the scoreboard. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
From a person like John
He's taken down before he gets this into enemy territory across the
This is the first
Now that play really done on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. What you want to see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand the ball, and he'll be taken down at the 34. The game forward first, and that'll make it second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down.
A good gain of 15 there to lose a change.
The point is, go old school for you, but the point is this, is that why is it, if we go to white folk and talk, are we going to talk to Miley Cyrus? We're going to talk to Mitch McConnell. We're going to deal with Britney Spears or John Cena. So going to see how this is not
Yeah, Gus, let's go.
He'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. And the Rams now coming out on the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week.
And to a rapper and to football players. These are insulting us. First of all, maybe that's how you see it. Maybe you would think us to be entertainers and ball players.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Former number 8 overall pick, Justin Gilbert in on the stop.
Serious black heat with high intelligence to bring him to accountability. So
A
whether
road
talk
win
to
in the
somebody who
National
come out and
Football
say, oh, I had a
League.
good
Charles,
time
you
reading
never
it.
take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Year and a
You
half ago,
take it and
maybe
you
almost
run
2.
with it.
I'm
And you
in
know you
30
pride
Rock. I
the
just was
pump all
on
week
TV.
in your own home
Dogging
facility.
down on
This. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
If I had your pipes and your brains, I'd be president now. Oh my God, he said.
nothing like these other little niggas. Got no trust for them niggas, got no love for them niggas. If this was back in the day, we would bust on them niggas. I don't argue in the street, I don't fuss with no nigga. We find out what we can meet, then we jump on the nigga. And they do that shit for cheap, so it's nothing, little nigga, huh? We was out there on the good, trying to get it, where we shoot.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we sign off.
Those 4 or 5 states, Ohio, Florida, and all those that voted him in are